So I'm going to begin talking about the mentoring program that we were lucky to have been able to implement this past year, thanks to the support of a grant that the college received a year and a half ago, the Title V grant. My colleague Tanya will speak about the supplemental instruction after I'm done with this part. Part of it, just quickly about the mentoring program. The mentors who work with, basically mentors work with first-year students who are beginning the journey at Hostos to become aware of the campus resources that we have, and also to make sure that the students manage academic and procedural challenges sometimes that they have, and connect them to counselor, advisors, and faculty to make sure that students have the information they need, at least to the first few weeks of Hostos and then beyond that. So the goal is for the mentors is to help students navigate everything that that the college has with someone who could guide you throughout that process. Just quickly also who the mentors are, and so you keep aware of who. This is some of the requirements that we have for someone to becoming a mentor. Certainly, we're going to look at a GPA. The GPA for you will be like a 3.0 higher. You need to have completed 15 credits or more. You also need to have knowledge of the technology that we use at Hostos, for instance, CUNY-FIRST, Brightspace. Now we're going to have a Navigate tool, and certainly feel comfortable speaking with students and making presentations. You know, interpersonal and communication skills are critical in having this position as a mentor. So certainly, we will train you for that, right? If you're interested in becoming a mentor, mentors do complete a comprehensive training that focuses again in interpersonal and communication skills. We have an online certificate that everyone completes, and also we have guests from different offices at the campuses. The campus, I'm sorry, to kind of come and talk to you about the services, so that when your mentors are speaking with your students, they have the information they need to have. For instance, counseling. I'm blanking out right now. I'm sorry. So we had many of the offices that we have at the college. Counseling certainly is one of them. The advisors, the coaching unit, and ESAP advisors have been with us. The Learning Center to kind of talk about tutoring and things of that nature. So our mentors really go through a really comprehensive training program. And basically that only also one of the things that we expect from mentors to do is kind of meet with us on a weekly basis. And we check in to make sure that they're getting the support from us that they need to make sure that the other students that are receiving the help are getting their correct information. And throughout the mentorships, of course, the mentors get mentored by us at the same time. We want to make sure that they don't, because you are students, you don't feel overwhelmed by the work that you're doing with other students. So the goal is for you to kind of partner with students to make sure the both of you are working together to kind of develop the same skills that I think we want every student at Hostos to develop. And so these are some of the things that I just want to show you a picture. Some of the mentors participated in the summer program that we implemented this past summer. There was a group of new students who came into Hostos for 4 days, and they were integrated to the Hostos community and learned a little about math and writing and know the resources that we have on campus. And the pictures of the mentors are here. You see the t-shirts. And so if you're interested in becoming a mentor, I'm going to share a flyer so that way you have access to some of the information right now. And you could certainly apply online. As soon as I put the flyer, there's a QR code that you could just need I'm looking for my flyer. I had it a minute ago. I don't know where it went. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that you have this. Did you? I don't know. I'm not able to kind of submit a flyer for some reason. It's not letting me attach it. Do you have access to that, to attach anything through the chat? Huh.
Well, you can put the link to the file if
It's
you have the link
strange.
to
It's
the
not letting me put this. Well, I could put yeah, I could put a link. I suppose I could. Yeah, but it's strange. It's not letting me do that. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the chat. Hopefully it lets me do this now. It was here is the link to the website, and just quickly, if I could share the website for a minute, I wanted to share the flyer, but since I'm not able to quickly share them. Anyway, were you able to see the
We saw it just briefly.
just were you able to see the link or no? No.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, it's in the chat.
Okay, now it's for some reason it's not letting me do this. Okay, now the link will lead you to this. So the requirements, it gives you a little more of the description of the position and what you will need to have and know a little bit about that, and some of the responsibilities are listed here as well. I won't go through that, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview of where all the the responsibilities are, the requirements that you will have to have, and then our pay rate recently is going to be changing a little bit in the winter. It's going to be $16.50, and you could easily just click here to apply, and there's a few questions that you will have to respond to, and I'm hoping that you were able to get that information from me. And so I'm going to invite now Tanya to speak about the supplemental instruction program, and if I'm able to insert the flyer, I will on the chat. Thank you, Tanya.
Everybody. I'm going to share my screen and talk a little bit about the SI program, but before I do, I just wanted to mention that it's very similar to the FYE mentors in the sense that it's usually students who have been to Hostos or who are currently students somewhere else, and who it's often compared to tutoring, but it's not quite the same thing, and we try to make that distinction very clear. So SI is it's supplemental instruction. So you, as a student, would be part of a class and create your own study sessions with the students who need help in the class. And so this would work more as a group session to learn more about the topics and if they need help on the subject. So right now we have been successfully running some math courses, and now we're also adding some psychology and sociology courses. So we're hiring for that. I'm gonna share my screen and show you the flyers. Okay, so this is the psychology, sociology flyer. It's basically the same thing for math. It's only allowing me to show one at a time. But so this is, I'm going to put them in the chat regardless, both of these flyers. So a little bit about the responsibilities. Basically, there are a couple trainings during the semester. We have mandatory weekly meetings, and you would have to attend a faculty lecture and also host a 1-hour study session with your students. So it's a leadership role. We take it very seriously. We like to also train the peer leaders to be professional and to gain a lot of knowledge and how to be a leader, which is always very, like public speaking, all of these things. So it's very beneficial to join the group. We usually have a group of about 13 peer leaders. So it's a little community, and we always like to share ideas and come together at least once a month in person, but if not, our weekly meetings are on Zoom. So if you have any questions, let us know, and I'll be posting the flyers in the chat.